Okay, I just had a realization right now. So, I talked to my daughter a couple weeks ago, and it's the first time we talked in months and months and months. And um, anyway, she reached out to me and was like, "Where are you? When are you coming back to my dad? You know, I mean, when are you turning back into my dad? And when are you coming back to me? I miss you. I need you." And it was the first fucking contact I've had with her, like at all. And so anyway, I'm not gonna fucking cry, or I don't know if I will, but I'm gonna try not to lose my fucking focus here. Okay, with emotion, fucking rein that fucking stupid monkey brain in, get in control of it, and let the heart be the heart also. But anyway, so reset. All right, so Haley reaches out to me in an email saying something like that. Broke my heart, and I really hope that that's not too private for my daughter. But anyway, I mean, it's the dad and his daughter. Like, I should just be honest about it, right? So, Haley, please forgive me if whatever. Don't forgive me. My heart and my intentions are in the right place. I don't want to ask for forgiveness for things that are unnecessarily. Anyway, that's my brain. That's how it works. So, like I was saying, my baby's finally back, and I'm in my realm of able to communicate to for the first time in a long time, and that's really fucking cool. And then I just reached back out to her, and I was like in a fucked up place. I was so goddamn terribly, terribly depressed. This is a few weeks ago, and the holidays are coming up, and I know I'm not going to see my kids again, and like I was going to a rough ass fucking place, like really fucking rough, dude. And I didn't know where I was about to head because I wasn't there yet. I was like on my way down, right? But I thought I was like, I don't know, I thought I was like at 80% or whatever. But honestly, looking back at it now, when she reached out to me, I was probably running on about 20% fumes. I was just puttering along, or maybe 35 or no, this is wrong. I'd say I was probably more like running around like 58%, and that's not good because I don't mean of potential. No, I mean 100% would be striving for reaching your full potential every day, all the time, every fucking waking moment. That's when you're at 90%, 100%, right? When all day long, all of your actions are somehow getting you closer to your fucking goals, all of your goals, when everything you fucking do is all basically just a embodiment of the vision of you that you have in your mind. It's you embodying it. The vision it is when you are putting your actions in line with your heart and your desires, and your actions all the time are a reflection of your direction and your decisions. So all of your decisions are, how do I get closer to my goal? And then all of your actions are, how do I get closer to my goal? Everyone's going to waste some fucking time. Everyone's going to spend a couple hours on Netflix or whatever your thing is where you're not doing anything. And I'm not talking about like reading for a few hours every night before bed. I'm saying we all have things we do that we don't have to, right? Stupid fucking YouTube videos or unnecessary social media or whatever. And so 100%, 90%, 80%, 70, that is the percentage I'm talking about. I'm not talking about percentage of like fucking the person I am when I'm there, like you're never fucking there. And that's what I'm learning is you're never there. There is no getting back to Shannon. Like that's how I was looking at it for like the last year and a half. Like I'm literally, so, okay. I'm in a coma, and I'm waking up from the coma, and I didn't know I was in a coma. I just woke up, and I'll tell this story in full in a different one for everybody. But from the point I woke up from the coma, all the way up until just a few days ago, I literally was always saying in my mind, out loud, which was more showing, the subconscious. Even though I know this is not the right way to think or believe, I would always say, "Oh, yeah, I'm getting closer to getting back to me. Yeah, I'm getting close to being back to me, back to Shannon." You know, And there is no back to me. Like I'm never going to be there. Like your cells, like a million cells are dying every moment of every day and reborn. And basically oh, I just died. And like, hello, I'm new again. Like I'm literally, we're all just dying and rebuilding and reborn every fucking moment of every day. And so uh, that's, where was I going with that thought? Anyway, can't think of it. But back to my original point. So Haley reaches out to me, and while I'm running at like 20%, 30%, no, 50%, sorry. All right, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was at 50%, I was starting to put a lot of things in place, and I was fucking doing a lot of moves, and I was I just wasn't drinking. I was fucking doing awesome, and like, I was heading towards a really bad moment at Christmas, but this is like, a few weeks before Christmas, like 3 weeks. And so, like, I'm working hard. I'm at like 50%, and which is pretty fucking good, and for everything considered, because we're always changing. We're always like in a downward spiral or an upward battle all the time, and this just happened to be one of those uphill battles, but I was at a slow point, because the closer and closer you get to your 100%, when you're climbing that ladder and you get to that 100% maximum effort mark, there is times where you kind of get stuck and you're just like fucking pushing real hard at 50%, like you're not pressing the gas all the way down, like getting yourself out of the ditch. Instead, you're trying to get up that ditch by kind of like just laying on it because you don't want to tear up the grass. So you're like, so you don't spin out. And that was kind of where I was at the moment. I couldn't go too hard. I just wasn't there yet. So she reaches out to me, and then I respond because I'm just like freaking out. I'm like just so happy. I'm just so fucking happy that my daughter is talking to me, and like I'm depressed about I'm not talking to my kids. So of course I'm gonna respond to her even if I'm only at fucking 50%. And I do, and it didn't go great. She was like, "Yeah, I can still tell you're not there," because she knows me better than any other human being on this planet by far, and she's insanely fucking smart, and that combination, insanely smart, and also knows me better than everyone else in the world, and because of it, loves the fuck out of me. Not still loves me. That's self-deprecating. She loves the fuck out of me, right? Like my essence, my embodiment of me, for all my good. She loves the shit out of it, and what she doesn't like is only things that are bad for me, bad for us, bad for the universe, and that's fucking the best goddamn relationship you can have in the world, right? So I reached out. And I can tell, she said in the interactions, like, I could tell you're not all the way there. That's the gist of that. And that was a really, really, really amazing moment for me. And so in that interaction, this is my original point, going all the way back to my original point that I started. It was about dancing. So I told her I couldn't dance. I haven't danced yet. I haven't been able to dance, is how I worded it. And I was directly saying, because I'm not, I was implying that it's because I'm not with my kids that I can't dance, because that's where I was at. That's what I thought, I thought it was because I wasn't, I don't have my kids, I'm not whole, I can't dance. And that's a good fucking assumption. I mean, and it is, partially true, right? It's just not the whole fucking truth. And I just had that realization, and that's why I turned the camera on, and that's why my shirt's off, is because I was dancing around my house like I do, doing work on my phone, and I listen to headphones, and I'm fucking dancing to fucking Tribe Called Quest and some badass shit, like Dell, Funky Homo Sapien, stuff like that. And I'm just in my groove, and I'm doing work, and I'm texting my neighbors, and I'm texting my friends, and all the interactions are all amazing and awesome. And so I'm just in the right place at the right time, and I all of a sudden realized that I was dancing. Now, when I say dancing, I don't mean going out, to a club and like doing the actions and trying and finding the beat and sticking with it. That's not what I mean by dancing. That's not what I meant to her when I said I can't dance. I've been doing that. I'm fucking doing it every goddamn day. I dance every fucking day, and I'm doing it because it's like fucking physical therapy, for the legs, and it's occupational therapy for the arms. That's the difference. And it's also speech therapy, which is for the brain and all the function of like all that, not just speech. Speech is brain function and its relation to controlling the body. What better way to do that than fucking yoga, right? And then dancing, right? Those two things is like using the body, brain to teach speaks to the brain speaking to the body, and then trying to get that better and more in sync. And that's what I meant when I can't dance. So I'm going through the motions. I'm putting one foot in front of the other. I'm faking it till I can make it. And just trying to get away with it. Like no one's gonna notice. No one's gonna look at me and be like, "Hey, what is he doing?" Like he's fucking not supposed to be here. But I know I'm not there because I'm not fucking there. And I'm not Shannon dancing. And I'm not like losing myself where nothing around me matters, and all that matters is me fucking agreeing with the universe that I am in here right now. I'm in the right place. And like, fuck yeah, that's what I mean. I am in the right place. Boredom, from psychological terms, is, Jordan Peterson talks about this. He says that boredom is basically when you know that you are not in the right place at the right time. That you could be doing something else that is more valuable towards your goals. And for humans, naturally, as hunter-gatherers, we naturally want to interact with other people and have good, meaningful, loving interactions. We want to have a family and love them, a wife and a kid, and then you want the best for them and the best for yourself. And the best ultimately means survival, right? And so if you put yourself in that hunter-gatherer position, you are not bored if you are trying to get food for your kids. If you are hunting a boar and you get fucking scraped on the knee or whatever, you're not exactly bored. Right? You are in the right place at the right time doing everything you should. And things happen and it doesn't matter because you're fucking focused and you know exactly where you're supposed to go, right? And so that's Jordan Peterson's definition of boredom, right? And so for me, when I'm bored in life, it's when me as an observer, we're all observers of ourselves. But when I'm an observer of myself from a third perspective and I analyze my actions and I can tell that I'm not exactly putting in 100%, we can all do that, right? Like you're not exactly fucking all the way going at it. You're not even at 90%. You're not even at 80%. Like you're just fucking trucking along at 50. And that's not you, Shannon. That's not you. The thing that makes you dance is when you are moving in the right direction, doing the right things with the right people. And that is how you dance, my friends. Dancing 101. Anyway, peace out, my brothers.